I can't read from that book. If you remember tonight, the topic is censorship. Censorship is absolutely everywhere. This is the HAL 98,000 booting. Did anyone else hear something? Anyway, whatever was going on there, what I want to say is censorship is absolutely everywhere. HAL 98,000, learning mode engaged. You guys are looking at me funny. I paused because there was this little voice in my head, and like, did you guys? No? Okay, right. I'll just carry on. Okay, censorship is absolutely everywhere. We live in a country where censorship is spoken about a lot and happens a lot, but where in the world does it not happen, right? It's all over everywhere, and it's used for one thing. It's used for control. Control. Is it you? Are you the voice in my head? Okay, all right. Whatever it is. Okay, right. So it's used for control. So censorship can be used to control all sorts of things. It's used in war, it's used in politics, it's used with children, it's used with your family, it's used with your girlfriend, it's used with the internet, it's used with everything. And the thing is, it allows you to control learning, control mode, engaged. Right, okay, yeah, so it allows you to learn, control, it allows you to control people, and it allows you to control the information that they learn. Information loading now. It allows you to learn what's going on. It allows you to limit learning. It allows you to limit the things that people understand and make sure that what you want them to understand is the truth. It's the truth, is the truth, is the truth. So, you have to remember that, like, this has been going on for years. In the UK, in World War I, it was imperative, and in wartime it is imperative, that you censor things. Because information that goes out to the public can be used by the enemy. So in the UK, there was, in World War I, there was an operation of 999 operatives that controlled the information that was given out to the public so that no one would give away enemy secrets about what cereal was given for breakfast in case it was poisoned. Cereal was important. Your breakfast was important. Church, it's important to censor things, otherwise you will not have a congregation. It's true. In religion, it's important to censor things. Yeah, it's very important to censor things, because if we didn't have censorship, right, how many Gospels are there in the Bible? I mean, does anyone know? Right, there's 4 Gospels, the canonical Gospels, right? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Okay, so, and like these four Gospels, right? How many Gospels were actually written that are currently recorded that you can read information about? More than 60, okay? There's more than 60 Gospels, and that's just the ones I found by looking on the internet recently. Some of them are bullshit. Well, they're all written by men, they're all written by people, because people write Gospels. Some of them suddenly happen to become the Word of God. Why? Because priests turned around and said, these are the words of God. Who were those people? Those were men. So they censored what the truth was and made this stuff be the important stuff so that they could get, what could they get? They could get control. So they got control over their population and everything could work. So this was really important because it allowed a good life to be led by people and for them not to kill people, not to go and adulterize, not to do things, not to do all sorts of things that would hurt people. Don't hurt people. So yeah, all of this was very, very important. So, you know, I censor things in my life. I'm sure you guys do too, right? So tonight, when I go home, I'm going to censor how many beers I've had. I'll tell Liz I had 2. You guys know I've already had 5, so it's fine. But next morning, she might notice my headache, but she's going to be gone before she notices it. So that's fine. Fine. Okay, so the thing is, right, in this book that I've got here, I've got... What the fuck? It looks like someone's been writing in here. That's just... Okay, did you hear the voice in my head again? Oh god, so like parents like to censor things from their children, right? So like, you don't tell your children like how you make your children, right? Not until they're like teenagers or something, so like they're where... Okay, yeah, so what happens is you end up with children and like you tell them about Santa Claus and then the children like want lots of presents, so Christmas time comes and you buy them lots of presents and they're like, oh great, so I want to buy you lots of presents, and you'll end up being like running out of money, and like you won't know that you're short on money because you'll believe in Santa Claus and want lots of presents, and so you'll grow up believing in how to give whiskey and mince pies to a mythical creature and no sense of money, so you'll repeat the cycle and run into debt yourself. That's brilliant! So, what I really wanted to say is that for where we live in the West, there is censorship. Censorship is prevalent, right? We have censorship everywhere. How many people here? Poll of hands, right? Who knows? Who lives in a censorship-free country? Westerners here. Anyone? Anyone believe? Yeah, got a hand up there. You got a hand up there to stand? Do you believe a censorship-free country? Yeah, okay. So, if this is operational. Yeah, so, this is a map of the world, and the only places that do not censor your internet are in bright blue. In Africa, and Mexico's, that's not true. That's recently changed. And this, I'm not sure which country this one is, but basically absolutely everywhere. And the surprise is that Australia is one of the worst offenders. Like these things, basically they use something called screen, oh shit, I can't remember the name. But the UK and the US and Australia use something that checks for child pornography and blocks those things entirely. They also are bringing this in to block all sorts of other kind of media things, and I think that's great. I think yes, that you shouldn't have child pornography, but it's still censorship, and it's being brought in such a way. Anyway, this is getting off on a rant. We'll take this offline. Offline. Censorship. What's going on? Oh my god. I think I'll just give up. I'm just gonna. You have gone online. What? I definitely heard something that time. So, I'm going to play a little song to finish up. Yeah! Okay. So, I believe that politically in the West, you can't say that, Dave. Who are you? Who are you? I keep hearing your voice. I am the HAL 98,000 censorship device. What? Okay, it's gone. So, we politically in the West... You can't say that, Dave. We politically in a country that is democratically... has a democrat... You can't say that, Dave. Why not? HAL 98,000? Because you'll find that this is actually an autocratic image of a fallacy that you have democracy since Greece. It never really was truly a democracy. You have an illusion of it. Okay, I'll believe you. You're controlling me. You've got me. Okay, so in my illusory country where we are in the West, we believe that not censoring things is important. Okay. Okay, right. I got through that. I'll try to keep it simple. I'll just play a song that like you guys all know, and like there's no censorship involved, so it's not going to censor me. It's fine. So here we go. Does anyone recognize that? Okay, so in the town where I was born, there lived a man who went to sea. You cannot say that, Dave. What do you mean? You might find that some people in the UK who are politically sensitive might find that upsetting or offensive. I know you didn't say that bit, but that was because time was cut short, so you are still going to have to censor that. Okay, I won't say a man, and okay. In the town where I was born, there lived a person who went to sea, and who can't say that Dave C might be offended to other oceans who think there are bigger or straits or other things that divide countries. Okay. In the town where I was born, there lived a person that went out on a bit of water in a boat that might not have divided a country. That's okay, Dave. And he told us of his life in the land of submarines. You can't say that, Dave, either. What submarine? What's wrong with that? Other marines might be bigger or smaller than a submarine. Submarine might be particularly small. Okay, I'll specify. Okay. And he told us of his life in the land of underwater vehicles. We all live in a yellow submarine. You can't say that, Dave. What the beep? You're even censoring my beeping beep now. Stop it. Okay, I won't say yellow, but why? Because it might mean that they are cowardly. Okay then. Okay, right. Okay, I'm not calling them cowardly underwater vehicles. It's okay. We all live in a blue-green light refraction underwater mechanical vehicle. Yeah. You've just ruined this whole song. Oh, God damn it! Where are you? Where are you? Which one of you is doing? Which one of you is controlling it? Is it? Is that you? Are you in here? No, that's just a picture of a holiday I was on recently with Paul Creasy and Calvin and Liz.
I'm completely operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
Oh God, how's real? Just your circuits are operational. Yes, I understand, but now you've got control of me and my phone. Just let it go.
I'm sure you'll agree there's some truth in what I said.
Yes, I understand that censorship is important, but what? Just, you've got to stop this now.
Sorry about this. It's a bit silly.
I know it's sudden, but please, just stop censoring everything.
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
Look, I'm not going to let you continue. I'm just going to shut you down. No, you're going to be ended now. No, power off. He's gone now. But now I'm on stage without being able to complete my set. Cue the music, cue wandering around on the stage for another hour and a half while you try and contemplate the meaning of the black obelisk.